Hi, I'm Josh Weller. Hi. Alfie's stuck in traffic, so we're starting without him. But I wanted to go live. Hi, everyone, to the first ever Dirty Air live stream. We are coming to you live from a real studio for the first time ever. And I wanted to start this when the grid walk starts. No Martin Brundle, so we're immediately at a loss. So we've got Ted, Bernie, and they're they're just extinguishing the track. That's always a good sign as to the state of the planet and Formula One. Okay, let's see who they talk to. Okay, Ted, you got this. At least Ted's walking today. Yeah, I can't believe no Brundle. Yes, poncho person. Yes, I know. That's a -7 for Ted. It's just not as good, is it? Yeah, just out of interest, guys, who is listening to both audio streams? Are you guys watching the telly and this, or are you just listening to this? Let me know. Brundle has been replaced by the extinguisher with a wireless mic. Okay, here we go. It's a lot less celebrities at these last sort of 5 or 6 races. Normally there's like Jennifer Lopez or Shakira, and I haven't seen anyone for a while on the grid walks. One AirPod with you on my laptop TV. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. That's the same as me, actually. Well done. But Brian Phillip? Have to watch on F1 TV, so no grid walk yet. Okay, Megan, I'll tell you what's happening. So, Ted is with Bernie Collins. Bernie Collins is with Ted. They're walking up. They're currently at a Red Bull, which means they're either in 7th or... Oh, no, they're in 18th currently. God, they're really having to fill time with these... without Martin on these grid walks. There's no one here. Michaela Tennyson, Red Bull parts and lifting controller. We can't slag Ted off. Remember, he listens. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've got to be nice to Ted. Ted boy, silly Ted. I wonder if he's listening right now. If I'm in his headphones, I'll be so happy. But I think he would get sacked. Oh no, they're zooming in on the... This is a bad grid walk. What are they this? You know it's bad when they start showing you car parts. I want to see DJ Khaled. I'm quite excited about this. This is like 2.5 hours. By the way, I'm not on my own. I have Pete Wells, who is producing this show off camera.
Hello.
Say hi.
I've said hi.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I just said hi then.
Oh, hi, Pete.
Yep.
Pete, what's your podium prediction today?
Prediction?
Yeah.
Ooh, I reckon Norris is going to crash out.
You think Norris is going to crash out?
Yeah.
It's a hot take. But the Ferrari yesterday kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Exactly. He's not going to expect it. He's going to come in.
I think Piastri's going to take Lando early.
Yeah.
I think Lando's going to bungle the start because that's kind of his thing. But I'd be surprised if... I don't think the Ferrari have got the race pace to be worth anything. I'm so pumped for Liam Lawson
I reckon Stroll's going to get his first podium on this one.
Yeah, right. Of course he is. Yeah. He'll. Oh, look at that livery. Man, the Alpine is just all over the place, isn't it? Look at that. It's horrible. What are they doing? Pink and what is that? Like a turquoise? Guys. Okay, hang on. Let me read out. Outside shot of getting on the pod. Any contact? When will you guys be on the grid? I want prediction from the bottom 3 places is going to be... wait, hang on a minute. Bottom 3 places, does that include DNFs or is that race finishes? Hey, look who it is. We're live.
Yeah. Okay. Hi.
Oh my god. Put these in.
It's so horrible. It's so horrible. Are these in ears?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in-ear monitors.
I've never worn an in-ear
This
before.
this is a pro setup. Hi. You ready?
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Great. Hi, I'm Josh Weller.
And I'm Alfie Brown.
And this
is Dirty Air, a live watch-along episode.
the first ever live watch along. So let me tell you what we can see. So that's the broadcast. And,
Yeah.
and it's a crappy grid walk. No Brundle. Ted and Bernie are doing the grid walk. And then we've got all the comments here. Yay, Alfie. Hi, Alfie.
Hi, the poncho person.
Alfie's been in Liverpool?
Yeah. I've been at Hot Water Comedy Club all weekend. And
Since Wednesday?
Since Wednesday. Also seen a fair few school open days. And I was staying in my house last night because Lana Del Rey priced me out of a hotel room.
Okay, great.
So I haven't showered.
And there's a Deftones concert just up round the corner, isn't there?
Is it a Deftones concert? I thought it was just a festival.
No, it's Deftones and Weezer.
Is it Weezer?
Yeah, I've got a ticket.
To it?
And it's just there.
And you're doing this instead?
I don't think we'll make it in time for Weezer. And also I can't really because I've left my cat alone in a hot flat. So I should probably get back to my cat.
How are you going to cool your cat down?
He's got a little ice pack.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
A little ice kind of bed thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
And also I've got a dicky tummy as well. So you're probably going to have to hold fort during this live stream at some point while I
go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm so
Do you think
impressed.
you can hold fort on your own on a live stream without cancelling yourself?
I can't. You can't cancel me again. I can say whatever I want. I'm so impressed you were somehow able to find a smaller couch than usual.
Oh, it's good.
That's funny.
Yeah, look at this is a good. Can you show Alfie what we look like? You can't. Okay, we look good.
Do we? You haven't seen how I look.
You look fine.
I think I feel disgusting.
You said you need a shower.
I need a shower.
You don't smell.
Do I not smell?
No, you smell like some sort of organic soap.
You look great. What have you done? You look younger.
Do I?
And slimmer.
Oh, thanks so much.
And
I'm wearing
blacker.
shorts. I'm wearing shorts. I never wear shorts.
Yeah. How can you see what's up there on the
Yeah,
camera?
that's what I'm a bit worried about. How much leg is on?
Who's this?
It's a Kick Sauber.
What kind of watch has Ted got
They're
on?
talking to a lot of women today, which is good, isn't it? Especially for anyone who's seen F1 the movie, where the pit lane girl is a bumbling idiot. I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to save the F1 movie review for the podcast tomorrow, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to talk about it. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, great! It's going to be good.
I've had a few friends text me and say that it's poo, though.
Oh, it's Women's Day. We missed it. Sorry, we were talking about my bum. Sorry, Brian. Can we swear on this? Do you guys mind if we swear?
It's ours.
Yeah, I know, but some people might be watching with their kids.
Is anybody watching with their kids?
Another -7 for Ted. Yeah, exactly. Okay, come on. Someone pull in. Who do you want to see?
In Austria?
Yeah, right now.
Hitler.
No. Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger. How many other famous Austrians can you think of?
Dr. Falco?
Who's that?
Rock me Amadeus. Ooh, rock me Amadeus. But he's dead.
Yeah.
So he's not. I doubt he's going to be here.
I don't like that.
Josh, me and your dad were laughing a few weeks ago about the grid walk with Ted. Bring back Martin. Yeah, I know, but Martin is just—he's probably having a barbecue, isn't he?
Me and your dad. Somebody know your dad?
Oh yeah, me and your dad. No way. You've seen my dad more recently than I. My dad's asked me to officiate because my nan died. By the way, everyone was offering you sympathy because we said that we had to cancel the live show because of a death in the family, and everyone assumed it was.
Yeah, everybody just assumed, if there's death, it's like, that's Alfie then.
But it was. Oh, here we go. National anthem time. Okay, -9 for that grid walk. That was not a grid walk. Okay, national anthem review. Okay, it's pre-recorded. Can't see any instruments.
But it's the dance. The dancing is live.
Oh no,
It's live dancing.
Are they dancing in F1 the movie race suits? Oh God,
It's back. No, they're just as
it was Hans
sailors.
Zimmer last year, wasn't it? Okay.
Is that
No,
Oscar?
he's stepping up to sing. No. Oh no, they're dancing. They're expressing the joy of their country, the pride of their country through dance, much like the end of Save the Last Dance, or what's the one where she wants to be a ballet?
Save the Last
Is that
Dance.
Save the Last Dance.
Is
Julia
that, there we go.
Stiles.
It's a choir of kids.
Oh, okay. It's the national anthem of Austria,
performed by
the Vienna Girls Choir and the Vienna Boys Choir. Two separate choirs. They're not allowed to sing together, but they've come together today as we come together to celebrate Formula One. It's a very low. This has got Michael Jackson Super Bowl vibe a little bit, hasn't it?
Who are these holograms of dead
Dominicali.
people?
Dominicali's got a cameo in the F1 movie. It's insane.
That's nice. Do you think the second driver has to be the one holding the umbrella? That's why Lewis.
I think it's the highest paid driver.
Lewis is holding the umbrella, and Charles isn't even looking at him. He couldn't. He's disgusted.
I like these outfits, but Austria's.
I'd be careful.
I mean aesthetically. I don't mean the kids look good. I mean they look good, but I'm not saying it in that way. So hang on a minute. So isn't Austria a landlocked country?
Big time.
So why are they in sailor clothes?
Because we still have rivers. The river. Oh, what the fuck is that river called? It's a big old river, I think, in Austria.
Yeah.
That's a big umbrella.
Okay, I'm giving that national.
Is it a big umbrella or is Lando just very small?
It's both. Okay.
We're seeing more and more of this guy, aren't we?
Craig. I like Craig.
Danube, thank you, Morgan. Megan.
Who's going to win this?
Who's going to win this?
Yeah.
I think the real winner is going to be Formula One, but I predict that
Max is going to get a podium, I think.
I think Max is going to
He
win
didn't have any pace yesterday. You don't think so, do you, Pete?
No, he
Danube River.
Yes, yeah, I just said that.
Oh, did you?
And I said thank you, Megan.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody was so angry yesterday. Everybody was on the radio going, I hate my car, don't like it, really bad driving.
And also, did you notice that after qualies, Lando put it first, and his race engineer went, Lando, you might not think it, but that was a really good lap. Well done. And it was like a dad sort of talking to a kid. It's like, really good job. Well done. Very strange. And also no GP this weekend at the GP. There's no GP at this GP. We're sans GP at this GP.
Okay.
And we're sans Fred Vasseur.
Why are people not giving Austria a little bit more respect than this?
Well, he's not a Vassus.
He's a Vasseur.
So
thank you.
The rumor is that his daughter was robbed. And when I say rumor, I mean the one Instagram comment I saw.
Is that who was robbed?
His daughter.
Vasseur.
Yeah, but
if
that's true, Vasseur's been robbed, hasn't he? By spending 20 million on Hamilton. Ferrari have been robbed.
And hello, Naomi, our newest Instagram follower.
Thank you, Pete, the producer. Shout out to you. You've done a great job, Pete. Well done.
Can you comment on this, Pete?
Yeah, we can write comments.
Yeah, comment.
That's
What
exciting.
would you like me to say?
Oh no, anything that you'd like to say. That's you can contribute anything you'd.
You can contribute, but don't contribute. Just remember who the stars are of this show. But feel free to chip in.
It's the drivers.
Stroll.
Shouts to any Australians going in. What time is it in Australia? Justin Burson Taylor, hello mate, says 10 out of 10 anthem. No one is going to do weirder than this. I actually agree. And Austria has a history of doing weird national anthems. Didn't they do the Singer 2 years ago with the giant cape flag? Was that the Austrian race? And he had the star sunglasses on. The one where Fernando Alonso was doing this, just going and like looking at the camera.
Recollection of that. Didn't he do well?
Liam,
Didn't he do well?
He beat Max.
Let's see how he.
11 p.m. in Australia. Thanks for staying up. Well, you're going to be with us till about 1 a.m.
He's got a little bit of swagger back, doesn't he?
Okay, here are some predictions, some questions I want you to answer. Where will Liam Lawson be after lap 1?
10th.
Oh, it's not okay. I thought lower. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We're going to do a poll. Where will Liam Lawson be after lap 1?
I'm saying 10th. I think Piastri's going to win the race. I think
Piastri's going to win this.
I'm
I'm excited to do 2 hours in this hot room.
it is so hot.
Yeah.
And I really don't react well to the heat.
No.
But we are where we are.
Okay. I think that Max is gonna. I said I think he's gonna get a podium, but based on their pace yesterday, I don't think he's gonna. He might not get to above 5th. My biggest fear is this is gonna be a procession race, and we're not gonna get much action.
And we're going to have to talk about our relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
We could talk about our relationships with our.
I hate the CGI cars when
Parents.
it cuts to the adverts.
I know you do. You take it really.
Why do they give us CGI cars? There's so much great footage of races in the past. I don't need to see fake cars in Vegas when we cut
Audi
to the
sponsors Formula One on Sky Sports.
Oh, what does this sound? AWS? Amazon Solutions?
Couldn't tell you. And I wouldn't, even if I knew.
Better than Stroll, 68%. Please, no safety cars. I have school drop-off tomorrow. Yeah, I'm worried about filling 2.5 hours of dirty air. And if there's a red flag, how are we going to fill 40 minutes of a red flag?
Dead air.
What do we do? Do we give everyone a pause and say, oh, we'll be right back after this
Did
break?
you see the photo of the MSC cruise I sent you, by the way?
Yeah, it looked awful. But that was in Liverpool.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but that was an
First
MSC.
of all, it wasn't an MSC cruise.
It was a
an
freight
MSC
ship.
freight ship.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that they also did that.
There's a lot of Lego sponsorship this weekend. So I think turn 9 is, the braking signs, 200, 150.
Right.
Now they're Lego blocks. That's how Lego have got their way into Formula One this weekend.
Somebody is watching on a dodgy stick from Dubai and ahead of us by about 15 seconds.
Oh, well.
Sorry about that.
Maybe Lance Stroll will have his dodgy stick after the race if he finishes well.
For God's sake.
Can we? Oh, we can't play the Lance music. Can
No,
we?
you can't.
You can do it live. You can just do a bong. Ow, wow.
You tell me what kind of music. I could do the music.
You know
We could
that
do the
you know
music.
that the
You
Lance
could be.
the Lance music is
Yeah.
actually this is a hack for anyone watching, or some BTS. The Lance music, dunk, dink, 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 that is from Pornhub.
Is it?
Yeah, I got it from Pornhub. First time I've ever been on there. And it's the pop-up music when you watch. I don't know what advert it is, but I found it, and then.
Did you go on there looking for music, or were you just on there thinking, "Oh, that'd be good"?
But there's not a lot of music in.
That'd be good. That'd be good, actually.
There's not a lot of porn in music anymore. Music in porn nowadays.
No, that side of the industry's really taken a hit, hasn't it?
Yeah, musicians are suffering.
Yeah.
And not just in the popular music industry. Okay.
No, we're not at Silverstone this year because they didn't show us the money.
Yes, they didn't. We didn't have the best time last year, did we? It was a hard live show last year. I didn't enjoy it. I met Mika Hakkinen.
You did meet Mika Hakkinen.
And I can't say who it was, but someone from Formula One actually asked us if we were going to be there this week.
Yeah, it didn't. Whenever we go there, it doesn't feel like they really want us there.
Yeah.
It feels like we've begged to go and they've grudgingly acquiesced at the last minute going, fine, you can come.
See, this is more like it. Actual race footage.
Oh, is yours?
See?
And what's this song?
It's probably from F1 the movie.
Oh, that's got to be dead, that person who was doing that.
No, I don't think they'd show someone dying.
But no, and neither do I. But how did that person survive? Especially without a halo.
They were very well built chassis in the 90s.
Drinking games during the safety car. Do we have any booze?
That we do have. There's some beer in the fridge, right? Yeah, we can do a drinking game during the safety car, but I'm a bit worried about how I'll be with my dicky tummy.
I feel like I might need to play a drinking game
also,
now.
I was so drunk after that wine when we drank Bert Mylander's wine. Someone actually commented saying that watching me slump further and further down in the sofa as the show went on was what made it for them.
Gabriel Bortoletto.
Nico Hulkenberg. Alex Albon. Carlos Sainz. Isaac Hajar. Liam Lawson. Oliver Behrman. Esteban Ocon. Franco Colapinto. Pierre Gasly. Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso. Kimi Antonelli. George Russell.
Bomb. Yuki
Tsunoda.
Lewis
Hamilton.
Charles
Leclerc. Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris. Max Verstappen. Formula One 2025 is here, celebrating 75 years of a sport that is quickly going down the toilet as you join us here for the Austrian Grand Prix. So far, we've seen many races as we approach the halfway point of the season. Round 12 in Spielberg, Austria, named after the director of Hook, Steven Spielberg. I could have gone with a more popular film, but I went with that one because I think it's underrated until I watch it, and then it really starts to drag in the second act. But Robin Williams is very funny as he rediscovers his life as Peter Panning, who was once Peter Pan, who fell in love with Wendy, played by a young Gwyneth Paltrow in one of her first Hollywood cameos, because Steven Spielberg is her godfather. We're using, guess what tire compounds we've got today, Alfie?
Soft, medium, and hard.
Oh, wow. Good for us.
C5, C4, C3.
Oh, those are good ones, actually.
Your
I would have
faves?
gone with the C6.
Would you?
Yeah.
I like this little vibe that we've got. This. Can everybody else see that?
Yeah, everyone can see the stats, right? So that's the race order. And the diff, the teams, last lap, best lap, gap, interval, and tyres. And we'll see the pit stops as well. Okay, so Hulkenberg at the back, which is disappointing for Jonathan Wheatley. Yuki in 18th. Esteban Ocon. Look how gorgeous he is.
Who? Which one?
Ocon. Look at Lance. He just doesn't care, does he?
No, he looks like a kid, like reluctantly having his photo taken by his overbearing
Man,
mother.
Colapinto's going to be a good-looking 40-year-old, isn't he?
Yeah,
He is.
he is.
He's going to age into that face. He's already handsome,
Mm.
but he's going to be gorgeous. Kimi Antonelli as well. Feels wrong to say it because he's a child, but he's going to be a good-looking kid.
Sure.
Gasly's he's got a big old neck now, hasn't he?
Gasly, you got to have a good neck.
Yeah, but look at Liam's. He's got a little neck.
No, that's a good neck.
Russell's not got a particularly thick neck, but Gasly's got a really thick, girthy neck.
Lewis Hamilton looks drawn in that photo.
Yeah, that's true.
Jean Leclerc.
Ted Kravitz would love you at Silverstone after his -7 grid walk. Also, the song's The Prodigy.
Yes.
They should have gone with Firestarter.
Yeah,
Because the
given
track
yesterday.
keeps catching fire.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Or they could have gone with Lance Stroll's favourite song, Smack My Bitch Up. Last year, you guys didn't upload it to the podcast like the year before. That's how I know it couldn't be good. Yeah, I mean, that is a fair point. Also, I had a T-shirt on of Christian Horner's nipple from the leaked WhatsApps.
Yeah.
And I don't think that went down as well as I thought it would.
I think both times that we've done it, we've heard afterwards that there have been some conversations in Formula One about, I think I called it like an international money laundering trade fair.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think you then having a photo of Christian Horner's nipple.
Mm. And also, we've said that they haven't paid us enough this year, but they also didn't ask us. So let's not forget that. That's quite a crucial thing to remember.
You handle this side of things, so I'm not.
But no one reached out this year.
No. Perhaps because we said last year we made a thing about wanting more money, though, didn't we?
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows?
How am I ahead of you? My crappy Sky Glass is never ahead of anything. I think that we are slightly delayed because it's a live stream, right? There's like a 14-second delay. So what we'll try and do is wait 14 seconds
We're gonna,
before we comment on anything.
we'll only remark upon what's happening 14 seconds ago. And in fact, you can see the speed of the cars up there Norris is going 100, 200 kilometers an hour, but they're all still in the
Okay.
picture.
So we are a bit behind. Who said that? Drinking game whenever Yuki swears. That's very good. Lydia says drink whenever you hear Karoon say, "Well, you see, Crofty."
That's good.
We'd be absolutely smashed. My 6-year-old calls Hajar had no time because that's always on the timing sheet. We have lost the commentary of the world feed, so you guys will have to take over. Happy to.
What we like to do, or if for any cricket
Oh
fans.
no, is that
What?
Carlos?
Oh, for God's sake!
Do you think Carlos's girlfriend feels sort of less special going from the Ferrari garage on weekends into the Williams garage?
Yeah.
Like the Ferrari garage must have better catering.
Well, yeah, but worse for people's ability to function throughout the day, as you keep on remarking.
Oh no, yellow flag. He's not having. Oh,
Yes, we can see that.
yeah.
Something is stopping the car from moving forward.
What are they going to do? They've extended this race to 2041.
Can't handle that.
What do you mean?
I'll be dead by then. I can't think about that sort of thing. 2041 is such a horrifying
Is that 15,
idea.
15 years away?
Yeah, but just
I
like
think it's
too
quite-
far in the future. I can't process that. I don't really even like thinking about November.
I think it's quite arrogant of Formula One to assume that we're all still going to be watching in 2041.
That is the most embarrassing thing. A Formula One car getting pushed along by 3 fat lads. They could just be in a lot of clothes.
I think they are. They're unpaid. Give them a break. Oh, he's going. What the hell? They're not going to... This isn't going to work. Surely this is a penalty. 2041 is a huge contract. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because I think Silverstone was only extended a couple of years. And that's the main race. This is a home race. This is a home race for Red Bull.
Yeah,
This is a home race for Max. This is a home race for Yuki, obviously.
yeah,
This is a home race for Toto.
yeah, yeah,
This is a home race for Dr. Helmut Marko.
yeah,
He's Österreich.
yeah.
isn't he?
Believe so.
Anyone else?
I've no idea.
I think that's it. Sainz's
think-
girlfriend might as well be at the Sahara at this point. The disappointment is ruining sexy time. Yeah, I'd be quite disappointed if I was going into the Ferrari garage. I'm not saying she doesn't love Carlos. I'm sure she does. But going from Farfelli to Quiche, it's not great, is it? That's not a good...
Quiche is the...
That's what Williams
is
have.
a really apposite choice
And it's
for
either
the
too
Williams
hot
food stuff.
or too cold. There's no prime temperature quiche in the Williams garage.
Yeah.
They can't even start their car. How are they going to start the oven?
A leek quiche.
Oh. Do you know what? I do like a leek quiche. But not at a Formula One race. You want chicken bites, don't you? It's things on sticks.
Mm.
Oh, he's doing a pit lane start. Carlos, I think your race might be over, mate.
I think more than that might be over if you don't get out of the fucking car soon, mate.
I have a feeling... See, they should have gone with Firestarter by the Prodigy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
He's a Firestarter. Williams Firestarter. I cried the first time I heard that song
Why?
because I was so sad that it was number one because I wanted PJ and Duncan to be number one.
Was that Let's Get Ready to Rumble?
Yes, I think so.
You wanted to watch them wreck the mic. A lot of violence in the charts that week.
In 96, 95, 96.
The only thing that could topple the idea of people wanting to kind of in preparation to Rumble
Yeah.
was arson.
Yeah.
Is
And
he going to be able to start?
Is what?
Is he actually going to be able to start with his car on fire?
Is he going to start?
No.
Oh, we've already red flagged this race. Just for people listening, there's no red flag, but the engineers are back on the grid. The car is stuck. It's not going forward. It's probably called being in the Williams.
Mercedes engine's already chunking it. Your chunking it is catching on. That's
I
good,
know,
isn't it?
it's good, isn't it?
It's really good.
Yeah,
I'm really proud
it's
of
nice
you for
that
that.
that's become
I'm glad
part
that
of...
you've got like a bit of cultural like relevance.
Yeah,
now.
that's my brat.
That's your... Yeah, it's your brat.
Chunking it is my brat summer. Did you watch any Glastonbury?
No.
Oh, mate. This is such a great time of year because we have... everyone leaves London. So London's nice because every dickhead is at Glastonbury, right? But I get to watch Glastonbury at home, which I love. I thought the 1975 were really good, contrary to what the internet is saying. And then Neil Young last night was just what was that?
I don't know. I feel like I went to go and watch... The last time I was at Glastonbury was 2009. Neil Young headlined. And he sort of felt like he was on the cusp of retirement then.
That's not true. The last time we were at Glastonbury was together.
In
and
2014.
we went to watch Metallica together.
Yeah.
And you were about to become a dad and you were going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And can I say that you...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Alfie, during Metallica, Alfie was really drunk, and I'm so embarrassed of you. But we were watching Metallica. They came out and I think they opened with "For Whom the Bell Tolls." And I looked down, and Alfie, you were so drunk, you were peeing on the back of someone's leg.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember that? It was so bad.
No.
Guys, big news. Carlos is out. Just in case you didn't know, by his car being on fire.
Do you think his girlfriend's going to be in the Ferrari shed or in the Williams shed?
I think right now his girlfriend's running back from the Ferrari garage into the Williams garage and being like, oh, hard luck. It's like, you've got some bolognese around your face. Where have you been? Oh, I was just feeling a bit peckish.
You know, I fell over yesterday like a child. Like a toddler, I fell over. And he came like, look at that. Look. Look at that.
Oh, no way. You fell over in the street.
Yeah, look.
Were you running?
I got a graze. No, I was just being clumsy on my road.
Paul Atterbury said that I was your 1975 song. Can you explain that, Paul? Hang on, I've lost the comments. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, people.
Hi,
Hi, everyone. We're killing time.
is he crying?
I was your 1975 joke song. What does that mean? Someone get Jimmy V a yogurt. He looks devastated. Jimmy V is really good. Can we use that? Can we call him Jimmy V, please, Theo? Oh boy, this is going to really.
So we've got another 6 minutes till the formation lap. They're really testing our. We needed an easier start than this.
Yeah,
our live stream.
This is really out of the frying pan into the on fire Williams.
That's very good.
With thank you. With
maybe next question is how many more cars are going to burst in flames? What's the prediction on that?
I think more than you'd think. With that's the girl. I love science. She had a sign yesterday that said "I love pastry," and it was Piastri.
Right, and
then
now it's I love science.
F1 posted it. She was wearing a Ferrari T-shirt, but she had a shirt that said "I love pastry," and all the comments were like, "Oh, she's wearing a Ferrari T-shirt. What a dick!" And I was like, "Isn't Formula One about enjoying?" I think it's weirder to support a team than it is to just enjoy the sport.
Yes, but she's not. She likes Piastri and Ferrari.
Yeah,
or she likes pastry.
She likes pastry. Well, she was a joke.
Yeah,
and now she's gone with "I love science." I think this girl's doing a good job. These are good jokes.
I wouldn't go that far. I think
it's solid.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I'm not angry about it.
No, but that's left field humour. Hang on.
Okay. Can we ask geeky questions? Will you be doing this more? Where are you recording? Do you usually watch the races together? When did you two first become friends?
Okay. Can we ask geeky questions? No.
Is that the end of that?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Will you be doing more of these? Well, we're testing this format today, and so far, I'd say it's a rip-roar success.
Yeah, it's gone well so far, I think.
The temperature of the seat.
He's got a hot bottom.
Yeah, but that's just his burning loins.
I have exceptionally hot bottom
Fernando,
in this car.
The seat is not hot. Your cock is. Sorry.
Before the watershed.
I know. If you've got kids watching, maybe
you can't ask if you can swear and then talk about Alonso's hot car.
Okay. Will we be doing more of these? Yes, we will probably be doing more of these. Are we allowed to say where we're in the shoot? Can we say what normally films in here?
You can. Yep, go for it.
So this is if you've watched the show called Finn versus History,
or indeed the internet.
No, Finn versus the internet is in a different place, right? So this is the Finn versus History studio.
Okay.
Where Finn Taylor and Horatio Gould talk about history. This is their guest sofa. Is this the guest sofa that we're sat on? Because we didn't want to use the actual sofa because it would be too obvious.
Yeah, it'd be too big.
And we've stuck a green screen.
Josh likes to be as close as humanly possible to me.
Do you usually watch the race together? We try to. We've watched a few together this year.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I'm generally sat alone on a Sunday with a big gin and tonic or a glass of white wine watching the race. And Alfie has 4 children.
If I can get away from child rearing, we watch the race together. But the reason why we started this podcast to begin with is because in 2017, Josh was feeling, I don't know, lonely. And you asked me to get into Formula One. And you said, oh, yeah, just watch the first corner. I promise you watch the first corner and you'll get into it after that. And I watched the first corner and it was really exciting. And it looked like Ferrari were going to win the championship that year. Mm-hmm. And then they didn't. And then it was 4 years of...
And which driver did I tell you to look out for?
We sat in a pub on the Euston Road.
Hello, it's your mate.
We had Camden Hells unfiltered, and I was disappointed by it. And you told me to look out for this kid called Max Verstappen. He just, quote Josh Weller, doesn't give a fuck.
Yep. And still doesn't.
No, I don't think he does.
And where did we first meet? We became friends at the Notting Hill Arts Club. So I used to live in Woolwich. Alfie lived in... Where did you live at that time? With your mum?
What, in
2008.
Oh, yeah. At home still.
Yeah. And Alfie, there was a club night called Communion, which is now a record label.
Owned by the keyboard player from Mumford & Sons, Ben Lovett.
Yeah, so Mumford & Sons, before they were Mumford & Sons, they were in a band called... one of them was in a band called Hot Rocket. And they used to run a night at the Notting Hill Arts Club when we were young men. and I used to play, and Alfie used to MC, and you were my only fan. And that's how we became friends.
I loved Josh's music, and I was the only person that did. The fairground left town.
There you go.
The circus came in.
I'm loving your producer is Australian. Give us a name so we can praise his good work. It's Pete Wells. Where in Australia are you from?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Classic.
It's one of the 3 places it's possible to be from in Australia.
Yep.
It's got that fairground with the clown's mouth.
Oh, and Sydney also has that too.
That's
Oh.
I thought that was Sydney, because you look across the water and you go, oh look, there's that fucking. Melbourne's got a nice pastry restaurant, a bakery.
Orson says, "Careful of Josh's wandering hands, Alfie." I do have a habit of overly.
You do like that,
Yeah.
And I'm starting talking, Alfie. Here's my point. And are you listening?
It's actually what it is. It's just I don't know how to express my love for you. It's really just affection.
I know.
For
I don't
you.
mind it.
Look, they've made a flag.
It's clever, that, isn't it?
Well done, Austria. I like coordinated fandom.
Is that your nut medley?
It's a bag of nuts, yeah.
A bag of fruit and
nuts, yeah. Energy. Yeah.
Okay, which car, before they set off, which car's not going to be able to go this time? Oh, he's going backwards. That's a big
Josh,
mistake.
what are you going to do when Alfie is at Dead Meat? What's Dead Meat?
Dead Meat is a festival run by Dead Men Talking, the podcast by Freddie Quinn, Rob Mulholland. And I am going to do that.
In Liverpool.
I don't know where it is. I haven't got the details yet.
And they've got a festival.
They're doing a little day festival.
Why aren't I on it?
Don't know. Do you want to be on it?
I'm also a comedian.
I texted... Freddie texted me and asked me to do Dead Men Talking tomorrow,
Well,
but I couldn't do it.
let's not talk about my flagging career because we've unflagged the race and we are a go for a second formation lap.
I hope everybody's going to buy tickets to Josh's recording on August the 12th.
August the 12th at Angel Comedy. Links, can you post the... Nah, they can find the link on my Instagram. It's fine.
Post the link. Come on, post the link.
Oh, I don't... Oh, no, are you kidding me? Are you...
No way.
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. Who was that? Was that a Williams?
No, it was an Aston Martin, I think. I thought it was Stroll.
Yeah, it was Hulkenberg.
Oh, was it
Oh, it was Hulkenberg.
Oh, great.
Josh, how can we hear your music? Google bad music.
Josh's music has gone the same way as Lewis Hamilton's. He's had it scrubbed from the internet.
No, the Kenneths are still online. Kenneths. You can Google that.
What was that?
Kenneths. That was one. That was one of the songs. Two people asking how they can hear my music. Jesus, this is more
people
than
when you did
when I was
music.
a musician. Wow. You know what, maybe I'll do a reunion tour, just
I
me.
would love that. Can I do it with you?
George Faye says, ha 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 ha, has to be a bit. Which bit?
I don't know.
Oh.
Josh had a tambourine that he used to keep on the floor, and he'd like stamp on it. It was like heavy acoustic. It was really great.
Apparently, our track graphic is. You know what? Just don't watch the track. I'm not looking at the track graphic.
What's wrong with the track?
Because it's about how far ahead?
It's about 15 seconds
15
ahead.
seconds ahead. Yeah.
The video that we're watching is 15 seconds behind. The track data is 15 seconds ahead. And so hopefully in the middle, you're hearing Josh and Alfie about the right time.
I'm about to say something rude, but I'm not surprised that Alonso's bollocks are this hot because I am. This race hasn't started, and we're just in a room, and it's hotter than the sun in here.
It is. It's.
Whew. I liked your mohawk, Josh. Thanks, Paul.
It's still sort of under there somewhere, isn't it?
Well, it's still, you never don't have a mohawk.
Yeah.
You've got a mohawk right now.
No, but you always kept it shorter on the sides. Since that
I've grown
cut.
it out. I've grown it out now. Okay, here we go. Race start. Finally. Jesus Christ. 20 minutes late.
Can I do the "and we're off" bit?
Okay.
Where I have to talk as quickly as possible, like they will. Like that's the big skill bit. I've always wanted to try and do this.
Oh, was the potential bit Hulkenberg not starting was a potential bit? Yes, thank you, George. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm trying not to look at the fucking graphics on top.
Don't look.
I go out with your mate Stella, and it's Norris ahead of Piastri, Leclerc, and it's all eyes to the lights. That's good commentary, Mr. Man. And we go racing It's a good start from Lando Norris because it always is a good start from the person who's in the lead. They always say it's a good start. How can you possibly see that it's a good start from whoever started well? Piastri's already taken Leclerc. Behind that, it's Russell. Russell's under pressure from Hamilton. And Hamilton appears to have taken Russell, but that's 15 seconds in the future. I'm watching that on the graphics. Not the... Oh, shit! And everybody's fucking...
Is that Max?
No, it's Max.
Oh my God. Wow. You know what? 2 years ago, I would have loved that. I would have loved watching Max crash out at his home race.
Well, it's Max and Antonelli.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And who's that little yellow blob who's driving towards...
Safety car.
Sorry?
Safety car number 3.
Oh, safety car number 3.
Okay, so we're yellow flagged. All right.
Okay, so there's more talking to do. Can I have one of those beers, please?
Yeah.
Where are they? There you go.
I'll get it. I'll get it. The door was open. Oh, okay. Well, you go grab them. Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, that's that then.
That. Oh wow. We're gonna get a real race.
We are going to get a real race.
Do you know what I love? I love when the main people, and then you get like the kind of shit munchers race. Do you know what I mean? Like when it...
Lap 2, Lawson's 9th. So
Hey,
I wasn't too far off.
You were pretty good.
What did we have? What was the results of the poll? Can we access that, Pete?
It was 67% better than Stroll.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh my God, Yoss is going to be... Yeah, someone's already commented.
Yes, Hamilton got the overtake done before the safety car.
Drinking Games Alfie. You have time to play one of your songs.
Which one would you play if you had to play one of your songs?
I'd play a Kenneth song.
Which one? Which Josh Weller song would you play if you had to play a Josh Weller song?
I would not.
Zombieland?
No, I would...
Swan Dive?
maybe...
Circus?
None of them.
She Can't Quit Smoking.
I Forgot to Tell You You're Beautiful.
I forgot to tell you you're beautiful.
Max is going sim racing now.
Life's magical.
Do you know what I hope we get? Do you
around
remember
you.
when Ricciardo won at Monza?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we get enough frontman crashes.
Okay, right.
Like this could be Hamilton's first win.
Okay, what happens here?
Nothing.
Oh, look at that. Tiski's my favourite. Oh, thank you.
Oh
mate.
my God! Thanks, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do each other? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's hot on the thigh. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you, Pete. Have you ever been to the Melbourne Grand Prix, Pete?
Bring out the burnt. Yeah, Mylander. Do you think Mylander takes his wine to the races and like gifts it to people?
Have you seen the film Goldeneye? Is it the film Goldeneye at the beginning where he's in the car with Moneypenny speeding
In
down
Monaco,
the mountain
yeah.
in the side of Monaco,
Yeah.
and he pops open the central kind of glove bit, and there's a bottle of champagne in there with 2 glasses,
And then
she says, "Oh, James, you're incorrigible," and I think that he's got a little bit of Mylander wine in the central cubby of his
safety car. Do you remember in which is the Bond film with Denise Richards?
Guys, I just want to say I think this is pretty exciting that Hulkenberg currently has the fastest lap. So
Really?
Yep, at 1 minute 44.
It's a trick of the safety car, that if you can get in at the right moment.
Oh wow!
But good for Hulk.
Do you remember in the Bond film where the character's called Christmas Jones?
Yes.
And at the end, they're doing it, and Pierce Brosnan goes, "I thought Christmas only came once a year," and it's like the most reverse engineered character creation. They were like, how do we get Christmas coming once a year? Cooler Christmas Jones.
Yeah, it's absolutely pathetic. When I was 18, I wrote an episode of a sitcom, and I called one of the characters in it Vorhouse because it rhymed with whorehouse.
Very good.
No, it was pathetic. It was silly. It was me being 18 years old.
Bring out the Okay. Are we ready to go racing again? Safety car ending. Okay, great.
Go racing?
Yeah.
What kind of racing?
Formula One.
Car racing, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what we want to do.
If this was F1 the movie, both cars would have spun out in the air and exploded.
I'm going to have to watch it before we
Yeah,
next
well,
record
we're
a
recording the
podcast.
regular show tomorrow, so I don't know
Oh,
when that's
shit.
going to happen. Okay. Lawson and Hamilton are who I'm rooting for here.
Interesting that Hamilton was able to take Russell so early.
Interesting that as soon as Max is gone, it's just clean driving. We haven't seen a car cam of the crash yet, have we?
No, they haven't done
This, I love these.
Love that.
I love these static shots.
that. PlayStation 1 GTA
Yeah,
camera.
it's so good. You can go up and fart on
Well,
someone.
who just came off there?
I think every corner they should do. You should be able to watch every corner from a bird's eye. Oh no! Oh, George.
George?
George is going to make a mistake here.
No, George is...
I think his ego's going to get the best of him here because he's going to want to overtake his old teammate.
I think he's developed a resilience and a
This
street
is my
smarts.
team now. I'm the team leader.
I think they should let us commentate one race.
Having done the first bit, like I said, I always wanted to. I think it's actually a lot harder than
Yeah,
I realised. It
really.
was.
What, live sports commentary?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
Michael Owen gets a lot of criticism for talking endless, like banal shite. But actually, it's very hard to say something insightful.
Well, there's no Crofty or Brundle this weekend.
Where is everybody?
Do you think they're on holiday together?
They do.
I said on the podcast they're the Ant and Dec of F1.
Ever since they got
Yeah, see, he's such a milkmaid, George.
such a milkmaid.
Yeah, he's a little dibber dobber. Can we not see Max walking and Kimi walking while
he's kept his helmet on.
that means he's embarrassed?
That means he's sad.
Yeah. Okay, if something good could happen, I'd appreciate that. Sammy B says, I watched the F1 movie yesterday. It's terrible. Now listen, I'm not going to give any spoilers away for the podcast tomorrow, but I have my opinions on the movie, and I wrote a review while the film was on because there was no one in the cinema, which really says something on a Friday night.
Who did you go with?
With Claire House.
Oh, nice.
Friend
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, very funny Canadian comedian. We went to watch it together, and I wrote a review on her. She had an NHS letter, and she let me write on the back of it. And then I ran out of space because I was critiquing the film so much, and I ended up writing on the back of my popcorn box. And I wrote 10 pages of notes.
Jesus Christ.
That's how much it needed.
How long is the...
Oh no!
Oh, go on, go on, go on!
Oh, it was so good if they crashed.
Pete, do you feel a great deal of national affinity for Oscar Piastri?
More of a doing fan.
You're more of a Doohan fan. Fair enough.
I told him yesterday that Flavio is his manager.
Doohan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. He sacked his own driver. Okay. This is like the old Vettel joke where he says if Nico and Lewis could crash, then he could just drive through. I feel like this might be about to happen again. I think that Lando and Oscar might come to blows, and then Lewis gets his first win. Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
And ow, 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 my
sorry.
brain.
Oh, sorry. I do touch him a lot. You're right.
You touch me
yeah,
a lot.
sorry. Josh, do you think behind Bernd has a drinking device in his safety car and he's drinking his own wine? I don't think he does during the race, but I do think he has a chilled bottle of his own white.
Oh,
My question is, Bert doesn't have his own garage, does he? Like all the drivers all hang out with their teams. Bernd just sort of sits on his own.
he sits on the bottom of his car. Just
Yeah, making sure he's got the aircon on. And I imagine Dragons playing. I imagine that's one of Bernd's favourite bands.
Do you think so?
And Fun. Do you remember them?
No.
A band that, given the name of the band, they weren't much fun. But it was the Fun with the band who that guy now produces all of Taylor Swift's stuff.
Oh, right.
And Sabrina Carpenter. Anyway, Formula One, sorry. Come on, Piastri. Fuck whatever Michael Italiano says. We love him.
But I understand that he doesn't have a very, like. Are you really more of a doing man, or are you? Do you? How do you feel about Piastri as a?
Oh, I want him to win.
You want him to win, okay?
Why?
That Lydia comment
Sorry?
really.
Do you not want him to win?
I adore him, but I wonder, given what Michael Italiano said about here, the Australian Formula One fan complex not taking to him in quite the same way that they took to us, Ricardo.
Same as Joy Division. You're absolutely right. Not much joy in Joy Division.
Are you having a different conversation?
Yeah, I'm just talking to the fans, Alfie. That's why we're here.
Sorry.
Okay, what are our gaps?
Austria is a mad place for it to be the hottest it's been all season.
Yeah, I know.
Like they traipse around the Middle East and then suddenly get to Austria and they're going, it's too fucking hot here. It's going to be like that Ayrton Senna race where he comes out of the car and is all shaky and fucked.
That's Mansell. Oh, no, you mean... Yeah, you're right. Sorry. That is Senna. Sorry.
I've not watched the Nigel Mansell documentary.
Oh, it's really good.
Is there one?
Yeah, it's Sky Sports. It's good for Sky Sports.
Okay.
Do you have an inappropriate sponsor of the week?
My Protein. I hate My Protein.
Are they actually a sponsor?
They are. They're on the Williams helmets, and I find it an arrogant name, My Protein, and I want to steal it. And then when they go, "What are you doing? Well, you can't steal that." I'm going to say, "But it's my protein." And they're going to go, "It's not your protein." But why does it say my? It's possession. I don't like it.
Also, when you want it, you have to go, "Where's my protein?" And that's annoying.
It's annoying.
Where's my protein?
It's unimaginative and gash.
Hey,
and
did you take a spoon of my protein? Yeah, you're right. I'm with you on that. What's LVMH? Is that Louis Vuitton? No.
LVMH?
Yeah, there's a sign saying LVMH.
I don't know.
But my sponsor of the week is Lego.
Look.
Because what better way to get kids into Lego than watching drivers nearly kill themselves every week? Gasly down to 7th.
Papaya on papaya violence.
Uh-oh.
Lydia.
This isn't...
That's not the best angle. There we go.
Get above the trees, please. Thank you very much.
Don't fucking try and impress us with your cinematic choices.
Josh, do you think...
Well, go on.
They went to see Iron Maiden together in London. They prefer Iron Maiden to F1. Yeah, are McLaren going to fuck the tyre strategies with this back and forth?
Yeah, they're going to...
Awesome. Well done.
They're going to have to let them race for a little bit just to go, it is technically a race, so we got to do that.
Yeah. I think Lando's going to make a mistake. I think he's going to end up in the dirt.
I like Piastri, and I have dedicated myself to him. I do want him to win everything, championship, etc. However, I cannot watch Lando Norris lose himself anymore. Do you know what I mean? He's...
Oh my God. No. Oh my God.
Oh!
Oh. That is shut. He shut the door. Oh my God. This is so tense.
That's
Come
good.
on, Oscar.
No, he's going to...
He's done it.
Oh, he locked up a little bit there, Oscar.
Oh no, he's doing it again.
Oh, God.
Boys will be boys with boys and their toys.
What's that?
I said it now.
Okay.
Someone said if they got signs made of Lego. Yeah, they do. I think at turns 9 and turn 10, the marker, the braking signs are made of Lego. Or they're meant to look like that. I doubt they're made of Lego because if you'd hit it, you'd die. F2 should get Duplo.
And F3 could have stickle bricks.
Yeah. Do you remember Meccano?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
Have you done one of the cars? You built one?
I've got, so at home I've got Lance Stroll's Lego car,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got Bernd Meyerlander's safety car.
Okay.
And I've got McLaren. I've got Ayrton Senna's McLaren. I find making Lego It's one of the most fun things. I've got the Concorde as well, the Lego Concorde.
Yeah.
And it's so fun because you can't do anything else, which in this day and age, it's quite meditative.
It's very meditative.
Just making a Lego.
Soothing, isn't it?
Yeah. And you know what? They're a brand partner of Formula One now. So please send us some stuff if anyone from Lego is watching.
They're not.
Speaking of Lego, we have now cut to Bortoletto, who is bricking it, probably.
Very nice.
Not touching you. I'm starting to feel this beer a bit. Oscar has got it. No, he didn't. We finally have a proper battle between them. Exactly, yeah. Ocon out here quietly taking names. Can I just say, I don't know how many people are watching, but this is really fun.
Lawson up into 8th, which is exciting.
It's so nice to do a podcast or a show and have live reactions from the people.
Yeah, it is.
This is, I think live streaming is going to be a big thing. I'm glad we're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
On live streams, yeah. Glad we got in here early.
We should start a Twitch account.
Lego sponsor the Scandinavian T20 cricket competition. They win a trophy made of Lego.
Laura Piper, what wonderful information. Thank you very much.
That's nice because everyone gets a bit, don't they?
Everyone gets a little
Everyone
bit.
can take a piece home with them.
And the knowledge that there is a Scandinavian T20 competition at all. It's wonderful to know.
What's T20?
20 over cricket. But I'm afraid that might not have answered your question.
Oh, it means 20 overs is the short one.
Mm.
Yeah. You don't like that, do you?
I don't mind it.
They've got Lego. They've got Disney all over here as well. Mickey Mouse is coming to Formula One. One could argue with Christian Horner's presence in Formula One that Mickey Mouse is already in Formula One.
Sarah's message has been retracted. What do you think she said? Did you retract it or did she retract
I think she said, "This is shit."
And then then gone, actually, it's all right.
And she went, "You know what? I feel bad telling them
Yeah.
that. They're trying their hardest." Re-Lego sign. Yeah, that was my thought. If they hit the Lego sign, the brick explosion would be hilarious. Although says sponsored by Sonic and hit a sign, do gold rings appear? I was going to make that joke on the podcast tomorrow. God damn it, Phil.
There you go.
I think if Sonic joins F1, they should have that. You know the pole in Sonic where you run past the pole and then if you die, you start again there.
Okay.
So I think if you crash, you just get to go back out to where you hit the pole.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what are we thinking? Do we think 17 finishes or less?
Oh,
Piastri!
it's going to be less. It's going to be less.
not.
Oh my God, here we go again. Oscar and Lando and Oscar, they're racing close together and they're trying to take first place in the race. Who's going to get first place on the corner? I think this is a done deal. I will say, given the disparity between the pace of the Red Bulls, we're really seeing how evenly matched the McLarens are. They are the same car.
Yes.
We're watching who the best driver is right now.
Which is always an exciting
Yeah. It feels like 90s F1.
privilege.
In the F1 movie, Sonny Hayes has raced against Senna. That's how long he's been in F1. That they continually cut to footage of him racing Ayrton Senna. It's insane. It's so insane.
Senna's in the movie.
His car is in the movie.
That's a good trick.
Yeah. And it starts with the first song of F1 the movie. It cuts by the way, you know I did the fake review of I said I watched the film.
Yeah.
I was actually pretty close.
Yeah, you got it like
I was pretty close. And the movie opens with Brad Pitt and he lives in his van. I said he lives in a trailer.
Right.
And the first song is, even in spite of F1 the album, the movie, where they're trying to bring new music, hip young artists into F1, the opening song is Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin.
Right.
But they've replaced the What a Whole Lot of Love, and it's F1 cars. What a whole lot of love. It's really ridiculous. Like whoever was in charge of sound. Oh,
Lift and coast.
Apologies for people watching me put nicotine in my mouth. It's pretty gross. There we go. I told you he was going to make a mistake. Told you. I said that would happen. What is Max doing right now, Alfie?
I think he's... Do you know what I think Max likes to eat more than anything? Is Twiglets.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay. All right. Thought you were going somewhere else there.
First Ferrari comms, and I just love it.
You think that he eats...
Twiglets. I think he's a big Twiglets guy. Doesn't he strike you as a Twiglets and gin and tonic guy?
That's really interesting, yeah.
Before every dinner, he has a little bowl of nuts.
He's definitely having a G&T right now.
Mm.
But he's probably, I imagine, FaceTiming his kid or bouncing his kid on his knee. I imagine Max is a fucking great dad.
Yeah, I do as well.
I really... Oh. If I were a McLaren radio engineer right now, if I were Oscar's engineer, I would just go over and just unplug Lando's engineer's headphones and then stamp on them.
Album's out.
The F1 the album?
No.
Oh, Albon's
Albon's
out.
out.
I thought you meant F1 the movie the album is out, but you meant Alex
Oh, no.
Albon.
16.
Are we about to see this in the video?
Oh! Hey, Lance Stroll's been banging.
Very good.
Start the music.
No, his car burst into flames as well.
Did it actually?
Ah,
They retired it.
Jimmy V getting a bit overexcited with the energy package.
No way.
Wow. So we're down to how many cars? 16.
16, yeah. That's a flat beer on a bad day if you're a Williams person, aren't you? It would be like the most British of British cars that burst into flames in the heat, wouldn't it?
Alex Albon.
Yeah.
Sorry. Cheese and pickle sandwich.
Alex Albon cheese and pickle sandwich.
Pre-made in a little bag, Ziploc bag, in the fridge. So the Branston pickle is cold. So it hits the soft of his palate and is refreshing and chilling on a hot day like this in Österreich.
I feel like he keeps it Thai. I think he's got a really
Alex Albon-
refreshing kind of Thai salad.
I
or
think
something.
for someone who is Thai, he looks like someone who gets a dicky tummy a lot.
No, I don't buy it. I think his mum would get her knuckle dusters out if he tried to claim that he didn't like proper Thai food. She'd shank him.
Yeah, see, Laura Piper, I just want to see Alex do well. He's the only one you could take to the pub. I agree. I think he'd have a rogue drink choice.
Rosé.
No, like, what's the one
Blush.
with Malibu in it? Pina colada.
Mm.
Can I get a pina colada, please? And some wasabi nuts.
Yeah, or a strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
He's got something of
I think Isaac Hajar is a... Oh. Oh, boy. Are we doing 2 stops here or 1 stop?
Wait, I'm trying to hear what Karun's saying because I think it was. Okay, they haven't worked it out, so what chance do we have?
No. Lenovo. They seem to have stopped trying to fight each other. He's got DRS. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh!
Oscar. Well, he's gonna have to pit now.
Oh, God almighty.
Lando's driving a great race. Lance is close to a point, yeah. Ocon in 8th. The French is going hard. Ocon's quietly having a really good year. Maybe not in race results, but I think just as a human being. He's just having a great year. He's found himself. He's found his voice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in comedy, it's all, they always say when you start, it's like, you got to find your voice. I feel like Ocon has finally found his voice.
Yeah, for sure. He's grown into his face, hasn't he?
Oh my God, yeah. Like I feel like my girlfriend would check out Esteban Ocon now. And a couple of years ago, she wouldn't. But then my girlfriend thinks George Russell's the best looking F1 driver.
Do you find that worrying about like what it means for you? And
yeah, because I don't. Yeah, because that's her type. She calls him the sexy vampire.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
we've just had an ooh from producer Pete. So I'm wondering what's happened.
Piastri didn't box. He went. He's going for it.
Piastri's trying to overcut Lando.
Yep.
Oh God,
That's exciting.
who will be the worst to take to the pub? George or Atterbury?
No, I think it would be.
I think maybe you wouldn't get much chat. I don't really know Bortoletto well enough to
Did
comment.
Lando have a delayed pit? Yes, slight delay. Big money moves.
Which driver would you take to the pub?
Piastri, not a great pint. Leclerc, not a great pint. Hamilton, not a great pint. Norris, not a great pint. Lawson, not a great pint. Alonso, a great pint. Bortoletto,
Well, you missed Stroll. You missed Stroll.
Unknown quantity. I didn't. Stroll, shit pint. And he doesn't drink pints. Hadjar, great pint. Best pint so far, perhaps.
Okay. Russell?
Russell, I think a surprising pint. I think he'd have good stories, strong opinions, and I think he'd talk about girls.
I don't want to give too much away, but I have been in a situation with George Russell where there has been alcohol, and I can say, from experience, that it was not. He didn't give the impression of a good pint.
Yeah.
But that was when he was at Williams.
Gasly, shit pint. Hulkenberg, brilliant pint. And Peter Steiner. Oliver Behrman, I'm sure he'll get into it at some point.
He's a good milk.
He's lovely.
He's a good milk.
He's like a good chocolate.
Do you think Behrman's someone when you're in a coffee shop and you go, "Can I get a oat latte?" Oliver, what do you want? He goes, "Oh, just a hot chocolate, please." Do you think he's still got his milk teeth?
He does. Kimi Antonelli still has his milk face.
Okay, Bortoletto.
Bortoletto I've done, unknown quantity.
Oh, okay.
And Colapinto, unknown quantity. Ocon, great pint. Yuki, great pint.
Yeah, but I don't think Yuki's a pint. I think he's a cocktail guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's only small, so a pint would be. He'd sort of fill up.
This is a disaster for me. This is too much.
I can help.
Thanks.
Verstappen, I think, would be a brilliant pint, but you'd have to go on a proper tear up.
Laura Piper says Lewis worse at the pub. He wouldn't know. I kind of feel like I have to read them in my head before I read them out, just in case anyone says something awful. But I think I trust Laura Piper. He wouldn't know how to speak to normal people and would order something fucking weird. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. And I also think Lewis would be wearing like a sleeveless vest in the pub and you'd be a bit embarrassed. Like I have a friend who when we go for drinks, he wears like sleeveless.
Alonso's also bringing the cigars. I agree with that. I realised I've tried to like cigars and I can't do it. I always think of that George Carlin bit.
Freud said sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes it's a big brown dick. That was George Carlin from Jamming in New York.
Yeah, maybe.
Great stand-up.
You know what I just found out about? Cancer of the mouth. Good. Fuck 'em.
I never fucked a 10. Never fucked a 10. But one night, I fucked 5 2s. That was George Carlin.
Class clown?
Yeah, quite possibly. Will you be at Silverstone next week, Sammy B? No, we won't be, because I think we got ourselves banned last year.
No. Come on, you bastard.
3
You
points.
silly pieces of... They did that on purpose. Ah, there goes Lando. Lando!
Yeah, they've got to give Lando this one, haven't they?
I think I would get so, like, medically angry having to go slow in that last... When you come out of the pit and you still have to go slow before you re-enter the track, I would be banging on the steering wheel, screaming. You know when you're in a traffic jam, you're screaming in the traffic
Let's
jam.
go. In F1, the movie, Sonny Hayes talks to his pit crew during pit stops.
Right.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good? Yeah.
No,
Finally good.
he's
Bye.
like, put me on hards. There's like a scene where he's like, put me on. It's like, what? You would never do that. Also, you've got a radio in your helmet. Just say it. Stupid film. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away. I'll be reviewing it properly tomorrow on the podcast. Fingers crossed for some Italian national anthem. I completely agree. My dream here is that the McLarens crash out. It's a good pit stop. That looked like they didn't get the rear left on
McLaren
very
fucking
well.
their pit stops and Ferrari. It's topsy-turvy day.
It is upside down day, isn't it?
It
Max
is.
is out. Max is out.
Max is out. McLaren are fucking their pit stops.
Do you know what I
Ferrari
think-
are smashing their pit stops. We've had a Ferrari overtake a Mercedes.
I think
At the
Max.
beginning of the race.
Oh, hang on. I think that
was a really
Max.
Dickish, yes. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I know.
Yes.
But you need to get
the
into DRS. Listen, Gabriel, you need to get closer to that car in order for them to let you past, you twat. I think that Max is right now in his little private garage bit. And he's just seen an unopened Nintendo Switch 2 that they gave him. And he's gone, I'll have a go. And right now he's playing Mario Kart.
I'd love to play Mario Kart.
I'd love to play Mario Kart.
Maybe if we start streaming on Kick, we can stream playing Mario Kart together.
we should do that. We should do a group.
We could be a pair of streamers.
Yeah.
Do you think you could remote drive Sonoda? That might help.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like the idea of doing that.
I don't know what that means.
Like, we could be controlling his car for him.
Oh!
Yeah, so Max is in his booth going, I'll take over Sonoda's role and then
That
just
might
drive
help.
remotely. That could...
I think you would take Bortoletto to the pub and he would ask for an IPA and you would say, wait, what? You drink IPA? And he would say, yeah, I'm actually not Brazilian. I live in Bristol. Yeah. Very good. I maintain this. It must be really difficult for the Italian drivers to live in Brackley.
I had such a good idea.
That we do a live show in Brackley.
In Brackley.
Yeah, if we did a live show in Brackley, who would come?
The teams. Everybody that works at
I think
Formula
they're
1.
too scared.
No. And we could make it like an Eyes Wide Shut thing. We could have like a dirty air masked ball.
Yeah. They have to give a code at the door. What's the password? Horner's WhatsApps.
And we could all fuck. That would be so cool if we just fucked everybody that works in a Formula 1 garage that likes us.
We're live. I'm kidding.
What do you mean?
I was just trying to warn you.
That we're live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm saying it for their entertainment.
Oh, okay. So we should have sex with...
Our fans.
I don't think that's a live show. I think it's a very different type
live
of live
sex show with our
Yeah, I think
fans.
that's a different type of show.
I went to go and see a live sex show in Amsterdam.
I was on the fence when it was a live show in Brackley. Now that it's a
You
live...
said we should shower together after this,
I did say that, yeah. But that's
after
that's
telling
just,
me that you've got diarrhea.
Yeah, but we're just... overhead shot. We're just, we're best friends. We can shower together.
This is the best friends gang.
Patreon Mario Kart lobbies would be cool. Yes, I agree, George Frith.
Do you have Mario Kart?
2 Spanish national anthems next year. No, I don't have any games consoles.
You do. You have a PlayStation, I thought.
Yeah, I've got a PlayStation 1, but it's not plugged in.
That's a fucking games console.
2 Spanish national anthems next year. Oh, because there's 2 races, yeah. I've already booked my hotel for the Madrid Grand Prix for next
Are
year.
you fucking my face?
No, you can come with me.
I can come with you.
Yeah, I booked a two beds.
Have you?
I haven't got tickets to the race.
So what are you doing then?
I'm just assuming that the podcast will be big enough by then that they'll give us 2 tickets. But I've pre-booked a hotel.
What are we going to do when I live in Liverpool and you live in London? How are we going to do all this sort of thing?
I don't know. It's going to be. I still don't think you're really going to move there.
I am.
You shouldn't.
Bernie, let's find out what Bernie thinks. Thanks. What do we think of these nicotine stupid things as a group?
Snus.
I used to do I used to write search engine optimization content for a music website and record label. And there was lots of Scandinavian people there, and they all would have snus in. And eventually their sort of top lip disappeared, and they all looked like that.
Yeah.
A little while.
It's coming.
Do
you know what's funny is someone saw me with this on the podcast, and they offered me $5,000 to do an advert.
for them.
Did I tell you this? I don't want to say which one it was, but they saw me doing this, and they offered me $5,000, and I said no because I thought I need the money, but I feel it was morally wrong to advertise nicotine.
Yeah. Dear nicotine pouch people, if you'd like me to do an advert for nicotine pouches or poison gas,
Gasly's about to spin every corner. It's got no grip.
the poncho person's just been
okay, so-
excellent, by the way.
I assume...
You're going to fucking love that joke. It's right up your pipe.
Do you think if you ordered a pint of cola, we should start calling it Cola Pinto? I like that.
That is
a
right up
lot.
your pipe, isn't it?
Coca-Cola
Ooh!
Pinto.
Oh!
Surely that tire's going to explode. Gasly not happy. Yeah. I imagine Colapinto's not happy either. This weekend is quickly falling apart for the Alpine team.
Hadjar putting in a green sector 2.
Do you know what I miss?
Your
Youth.
you.
I miss Gasly and Ocon as teammates.
Yes, but they weren't really teammates, were they? They were team enemies.
Yeah, but everyone who's been a partner with Ocon has hated him. Do you remember when Ocon and Checo were in the Force India? And they just crashed every weekend.
Yeah. And did Max almost knock Ocon out?
Yeah, in Brazil. Was it Brazil? Yeah. Because he was trying to unlap himself by overtaking Max and took them both out. That was such a great moment.
That is it's a funny thing to do.
Yeah, and maybe that's why we love Ocon so much, just because he's comedy gold.
He's just very good value.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely, and can I just a little peek behind the wizard's curtain? I'm so desperate to take my shoes and socks off that it's almost unbelievable.
I think, given the heat in this room, I would recommend you don't do that.
I'm not going to do it, but
No,
I'm just telling
Pete's
you how
shaking
I feel.
his head as well, because I think, and also you said you need a shower.
No, I wouldn't. I'm telling you that
Do you know
I
what
want to.
Do you know what I'm worried about? The stank.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
would be as well. That's why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I think it'd be mean. But I'm wearing boots.
Yeah, and shorts.
Yeah,
Very punk.
that's very unlike me. But it was too hot
For what?
to wear trousers today.
Should have worn your bare holes, lad. Cola Pinto.
Here he goes. Really? Man, Sonoda is very lucky no one is looking at him. Sonoda is very lucky that Red Bull have switched so many drivers in the last couple of years that we've given up on the idea that replacing the driver will fix the team. Because 16th, I obviously understand the pit situation is not complete yet, but what a season. What a terrible...
The pit situation is... What do you mean it's not
Well, he's
complete
pitted
yet?
twice.
Who has?
Tsunoda.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right,
But-
Pete?
yeah. It's just there. But one of them was because he fucked himself into whoever.
Isn't that each time?
Yeah, but I mean, he was already at the back when he crashed with Colapinto.
Oh, right.
I imagine right now, the Red Bull, the people watching, they're half paying attention now that Max is out.
He's the only, the Austrians?
No, Red Bull. I imagine right now Red Bull are like, yeah, I'll have a beer. Like, do
you think they've got their tiskies out as well?
It doesn't matter.
Who do we think's going to fight? Is Russell going to try and get a podium finish so that he can allow Max to have a break clause and then take his place? Or are we...
Ooh.
Who's going to go for it?
That's spicy.
Do I think Russell's going to go for a podium today?
Well, he's got 2 races to take over Verstappen's spot so that he can then join Mercedes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think George wants Max to join. If Max is going to Mercedes, it's George's seat.
Yeah, there's no way they bring in the most exciting young driver of all, like who Toto Wolff, and there's no way they get on so many crystal clear WhatsApp calls if they're then.
Maybe that's why Kimi took Max out.
Maybe
Not getting my seat, you know?
Yes.
This is my seat. What do you think Kimi's doing right now?
I think he's being bounced on Max's knee, and Max is suddenly going to go, "Oh no, you're not my child. You're Kimi Antonelli.
You're a
Formula One
different
driver.
child.
You're a different child."
I had an image of Kimi reading the Bible there because I think he's so innocent.
Oh yeah, maybe he's gone to confession.
And he's Italian, so he's got the beads and everything.
Forgive
you
me,
know?
Father, for I have sinned. What did you do? I just fucking walloped it into the side of Max, Father. Okay, we'll say 2 Hail Marys and 7 Parabolicas.
Well, if he takes him out one more time, then he will be his teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Burgess has made a really good point here. There's a lot of race left, but we're at the Red Bull Ring. Lawson 12th, Hadjar 14th, Tsunoda 16th.
And Verstappen didn't. Can I have the snooze bin, please?
Orson says they figured you for a Birkenstock, man.
Yeah, I am a Birkenstock man.
Ocon going to Haas looking like a masterclass right now. Yeah, absolutely right. He's in the points. 8 points. Kimi's eating Jaffa cakes that Bono packed for him in case of emergencies.
So are we thinking driver lineup for 26?
Who?
What's
Which
our
team?
prediction?
For all the teams? I think it's going to be really close to as is. I don't think there's going to be many changes. I think George will stay. I think Kimi will stay. I think McLaren obviously going to stay. I don't think they can change Aston Martin. Hang on. I think that Racing Bulls are going to stay as is. I hope they don't put Hadjar in the Red Bull. And if they do put Hadjar in the Red Bull, I think that's it for Yuki. I don't think he can go back to AlphaTauri Racing Bulls V-Carb. Who else do we have? I think Haas are pretty solid. I think with Audi joining, I think the big question is, Cadillac joining. That's the big, what's the driver lineup going to be? Which I think is going to be Perez and David Coulthard.
Oh, go on, Isaac.
Very good.
Hulkenberg has pitted. They are just in 6th. It's very much Noah's race today, if you know what I mean. The cars are coming in 2 by 2. Hurrah.
Hurrah.
McLaren together. Ferrari together. Kick together. Haas together. Yeah.
Wait, have both the kicks pitted? Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Wow, and they're in 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's upside down day.
Yeah, the only people who have pitted twice are my eyes are struggling, but Sonoda and Hadjar, yeah.
I'm enjoying that people in the comments are just chatting about the race now.
They've tapped out of our chat.
No, I don't think so.
No, I was teasing.
I think, but it's nice to see a community.
It is.
The chunkers.
Fuck, we're already on lap 38. That's flown
I
by,
know,
hasn't
yeah.
it?
Well, I wouldn't say flown by.
Well, it has. I've had a great time.
I'm having a great time, but it hasn't flown by.
Flown by
it
for
feels
me.
like 38 laps based on how much I need to pee.
Why don't you go for a toilet then?
Because I think that's rude.
I can cover while you go for a wee.
I am worried about what you're going to say.
About you?
No, about...
I can. Give,
Oh, now
I
I'm
can
worried
give
about...
some of your secrets away.
Now I'm worried about what you're going to say about me.
I need to go to the toilet as well, so we could go for. We could have a little. Is this going to be a? This is a 2-stop race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got.
But I want to pee now before the second stops all start.
Yeah. So go and pee now.
Okay.
Then.
I'm going to... Guys, if anyone else watching wants to pee, now's your chance.
No. Pee when I go. You pee when I go to the toilet. Don't pee when. It's going to be my time to shine.
No, I don't know. I'm worried you're going to get cancelled again if I leave you.
I can't get cancelled again. That's what cancellation is.
No, you can.
It's from the Italian cancelli. That's a line struck through me.
This isn't the Ashley Judd film Double Jeopardy, where you can't get tried for the same murder twice. You can absolutely get cancelled again.
Your bizarre backlog of... Imagine if you dedicated your brain to science.
I know.
Or you could be in the pit right now, working on a car.
All the things I could have done.
If we just got rid of the Star Trek and put in like engineering degree.
I know. Yeah, I've wasted my life.
I know.
Yeah.
Bryn
Anyway,
Phillips going for
I'm
a
going
week.
to go
so you
pee,
should
but
go for a
the
week.
Tommy Lee Jones, Ashley Judd film Double Jeopardy.
Is it good?
It's The Fugitive, but with a woman. Yeah.
Okay.
It's what it is. It's literally. It's even Tommy Lee Jones. It's the same. It's the same film.
Do you remember the film Clear and Present Danger?
Of course.
There was the advert was on my friend's videotape VHS. Remember their film trailers at the beginning of tapes, like VHS tapes. And there's a bit in Clear and Present Danger where he goes, "I'll dare you, Mr. President." And I thought, oh, that looks good. And then you watch the film and he goes, "I'll dare you, Mr. President." And Mr. President says, "What did you just say to me?" And he goes, "Sorry, sir." It's so...
I miss those 90s films. Hunt for Red October.
Oh, classic.
You know, that's John McTiernan, isn't it? Who directed Die Hard.
I couldn't tell you because I don't. My brain's got other stuff in it,
And
like my kids' names,
I know your kids' names.
as well as all the stuff that you know.
I know
That's
all four.
mad.
Yeah. It took me a long time to learn the new two
Yeah, me too.
because all my friends had kids at the same time,
Yeah,
and it's difficult to like my mate Simon, his kid. Difficult to remember because I know the name of his dog, so I get them mixed up.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going for a wee. Brian Phillips is going for a wee.
Tommy's
as
a good joke. A different kind of streaming. That's good, isn't it?
Oh, very good. Okay, I'm going to stream. Okay, let's do a group stream.
Right. Josh has gone away to the toilet, so it's just me here whilst we. Piastri's starting to gain slightly on Norris, which is exciting. That gap's been cut by 2 seconds in the last few laps, from 5.5 seconds down to 3.5 seconds. So we could have a little bit more racing in a bit. And actually, Norris is going to be stuck behind Stroll any minute. Oh, in fact, now. And now Karun Chandok's saying exactly the same thing as me, but slightly after I said it, which means that I'm ever so slightly ahead of the Karun Chandok curve. Tell Alfie, now we have you alone. Tell us what you really think about Josh. We won't tell. I think he's not bad actually. He's really grown on me recently. I have to say. The funny thing, I don't know how many of you have seen Wayne's World, but I would hope, given our salute to it in the swing in our Patreon episodes, that there's that bit where Wayne isn't there and Garth is alone by himself and he can't talk or do anything. And I'd quite like to do that, but I of course have not. Lydia, you drunk? That's funny. Lawson not dropped out the top 10 yet. Exceptionally impressive from the young, bolshy twink, Liam Lawson. A risky lunge. Short shorts and no underwear. That's a risky lunge. Especially with my 38-year-old balls. Down below 3 seconds, Piastri's gap now. Piastri's stuck behind Stroll. Oh, I've got to let Josh in. Josh has locked himself out. Okay, hang on. So, excuse me, I'm going to vacate the space for a second, but I'm still broadcasting, obviously. Still broadcasting. Josh, come and sit down. It was like the bit in Wayne's World where Garth has to do it by himself.
I'm having a good time.
Yes, that's it.
What did I miss? What did you talk about?
You. I think somebody, Alfie, now we have you alone, tell us what you really think about Josh.
Oh, we won't tell.
And Alfie, now Josh has gone, tell us what you really feel about F1.
It would be hilarious if Alfie does a Lance Raquel bit while Josh is away.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
Ah.
Because YouTube wouldn't allow it.
I'm enjoying how many people are drinking.
Yeah?
We salute you, Sherwing. Hajar was near the back and now only 4 seconds behind Lawson. I think Hajar really did listen to everyone telling him not to do too well, otherwise he'd have to get the second row. We'll see. Oh, okay, we're back. Do you want to go pee now?
No, I don't, actually.
Oh, is that the goal?
Oh.
It's mad that they've lapped Alonso, who's in 9th.
Have they? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they haven't. Hulkenberg is the only one, is the highest one to be lapped. They've lapped up to 11th.
Oh, okay.
Hajar and Alonso are yet to be lapped.
I apologise.
Thank you for apologising.
I'm drinking an Aperol Spritz.
Oh,
yes.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Can we Deliveroo Aperol Spritz?
Oh, I would love an Aperol right now.
Aperol?
That's what I'm going to do when I get home. Yes, we are drunk. Good.
It's midnight in Australia.
And a school night.
I had somebody come up to me this weekend at Hot Water Comedy Club and say they enjoyed the podcast. So if you're watching, then
that's nice.
We salute you, Shuing.
I'm on my 4th beer. Yeah, that's about right for 45 laps.
You'd be dead.
I'd be dead, yeah. Although this Tisky is...
Have you not completed your Tisky?
No, I've got about half of it left.
Wow. Oh, there's a little van in the side doing his own race. Do you think he's pretending he's involved? Radeep Singh, the racing director of McLaren. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, of course.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
He's the racing director.
You just found that out. Perfect accent. Uh-oh. What did we do? Who did it?
Australian. I did Australian.
Oh, right.
I did a gig the other day, and the first 3 comics were Australian.
Mm-hmm.
And the second comic went on and was like, I'm Australian too. And the third one went, I'm Australian. So when I went on, I went, you guys aren't going to fucking believe this. And I did the first of my set with an Australian
Oh,
accent.
that's so fun.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was pretty convincing. Pete, how's my Australian accent? Is it all right? No good?
It's fucking awful.
Fucking awful.
After the...
Castlemaine.
After the... You wouldn't want an exploding beer, would you?
That's not a beer.
Castlemaine.
That's not a beer. This is a beer. See, what I did there was I referenced Crocodile Dundee, which is an Australian film.
Yes. Yes, the day after the Scottish independence vote, I did the first 10 minutes of my set in a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
It's good fun. Omid Jalili used to come out and do his an Iranian thing, and he'd go, "Actually, I'm not really Iranian."
Yeah, he did that. I saw that live at the Apollo when I was a kid. I thought it was amazing.
And Joanne Lau used to do it with...
Who was on the bill with you at Hot Water, Alfie?
It was Alfie Brown, Matt Richardson, Alan Cochrane, Danny McLaughlin.
Is that it?
Who
was emceeing?
Danny McLaughlin. But there were also 2 shows, so Alan Cochrane emceed one, and the early show was compared by Matt Richardson. I was not trusted to compare. Well,
I think you're doing a great job right now.
Thanks very much indeed. Yeah. Playing the room.
I have to compare my grandmother's funeral.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a tough gig, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just a way of my dad getting out of writing the eulogy.
Was she liked?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did my dad's. Fucking walloped it.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did a good job at your dad's funeral.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Smashed it. Good bill as well.
It was a strong bill.
Really strong bill.
The lineup of your dad's funeral was amazing.
I mean...
Steve Coogan.
The Coog.
He read at your dad's funeral.
I know.
And Harry Hill. Harry Hill. It was very difficult being at the wake.
And Jan Ravens from Dead Ringers.
It's difficult being at a wake with Steve Coogan. That was tough. Because he was being very earnest, but it still sounds like Alan Partridge.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sad.
I'm really going to miss him. I was like, that's funny. You're so funny.
Okay, it's the second pit window. We need some...
It's wide open.
Pit action. Piastri 4 seconds behind. He's dropped back like half a second from where he was.
I hate to say it, I think this is it.
You think this is how it stays?
I think anything else that happens now is going to be crash drama. I like look at that. Look at these gaps. 4 seconds, 13 seconds, 7 seconds, 26 seconds. This is the race. This is done. This is the
hello, crash drama.
He's about to chime in and blame the car. Yeah, Bortoletto and Lawson in the nosebleeds.
Bortoletto is having an astonishing race that if we'd seen any of his racing so far in the TV coverage, I'm sure we'd have mentioned more.
I tell you who's not happy about that is Doohan.
Why?
Because he's about to get the first major points of the season. Oh no, Hulkenberg finished 5th, didn't he? But 2nd.
Doohan was Alpine.
He's not getting any points. He's 16. He's back of the pack.
Colapinto's the one that replaced Doohan.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's so hard to keep up.
It is so hard to keep up, especially when you're too busy writing songs about them.
Odds on Doohan at Silverstone?
Pardon?
Odds on Doohan at Silverstone?
What, that Doohan's going to be racing at Silverstone? 0%.
Are you genuinely a Doohan fan?
Well, it'd be nice to have 2 Australians on the field, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
On the track.
We're spoiled for choice with Brit drivers now.
We really are.
We really take it for granted.
Is it sort of is that unusual for there to be this many British drivers?
It's no. No, because you would have Mansell, Hill, Brundle, a lot of them all at the same time. But it certainly feels like a majority.
Mm.
So Behrman is Behrman British or Scottish? Like,
Behrman?
What's his? He's English.
He's Italian, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's Italian.
And
5 if you include Albon, which, it's sort of like a... I reckon Doohan right now is doing something else. I think it's like when he's been taken out by his mates. Going, no, don't watch it. Let's go and...
Doohan. Thank you, Poncho
Jack
person.
Doohan.
Referencing...
Jack Doohan gevaart. Gefahr.
5 if you include Albon, yeah. What is Doohan doing right now? What is Doohan doing right now? Well, he's a reserve driver, so he'll still be there.
Oh, right.
But I imagine some sort of iPhone game. You know, Candy Crush or something.
I reckon he'll be with Verstappen trying to get his place, right?
Trying to pick his brain.
Ocon podium. Vote. Can we do a poll on the Ocon getting a podium? Let's go with question Rogue podium. Yes. Yeah, post that. Great. Oh, Lewis didn't want to stop.
No, there were delayed radio messages.
I don't want to stop is relevant for this race and his career since 2021.
He's hanging on for dear life. Do you think if he'd won in 2021, he would have retired?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
And all of this is just trying to avenge.
Yeah, Michael Massey. The effect that Michael Massey has had, the knock-on effect on what we're seeing. Now, I reckon Lewis would have retired, which would have made maybe George and Bottas the Mercedes team.
Do you think Piastri is biding his time before he launches a late attack on first place?
Yeah, I think that's I mean, how far behind is he?
3.7 seconds.
Maybe not then. I would imagine you'd stay a second behind.
I think you're still in turbulent air a second behind.
That's a fair point.
Lydia thinks that Doohan is spending Daddy's MotoGP money while hanging out with the Schlumies.
And if he's in the pit, I need to shut my mouth. I'm really enjoying this.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, which Germany situation are we talking about there?
I didn't feel a little bit on the slow end.
How much are you missing Crofty today?
I'm missing... I don't know why they've disrespected the Austrian Grand Prix like this. I feel like you need... I like Karun. Thank God for Karun.
And Bernie. Crofty and Brundle are all over the F1 movie. And I don't mean this to be mean in any way, but they cannot act, and all you hear is their voice. And the difference between a natural state F1 commentary and what you get in the movie proves that they are not, and nor should they be actors, but it's very obvious.
There we are. Yeah. Yeah. He is no, but he's only pitted once, so he'll drop back down. So, I think Bortoletto is a good shout for driver of the day as well. Hadjar.
Sorry, we lost a little bit of a live stream there.
That's all right. Zach isn't there either. What's going on?
What the fuck are they playing at?
So, Nova Sur.
Oh! Get out of the fucking way!
Whoa! What are you
idiot!
doing? Oh my God.
Heart in his mouth.
That's because...
Right, odds on doing in Silverstone now.
Was that Colapinto?
That was Colapinto, yeah. That was like he fell asleep at the wheel.
No, what I imagine was happening there was that Flavio was just chatting up a woman and wasn't looking at the race for a second.
Well,
Hey, do you like yachts? I have a lovely yacht. What say after this race? We go hang out on my yacht. Oh, my driver's just crashed.
Oh, look, there's a cool spite in his eyes.
He's a lovely looking man. Andrea Stella. Who should race Silverstone? Colapinto or Doohan? Do it. Tsunoda is not having a day to forget. He's having a year to forget.
Okay, maybe this is where Piastri attacks. I like a 70-lap race.
Yeah. Can Lawson drag this out on hards? Oh, he's just lost the place to Russell. If he pits, that's his race over.
Lawson?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's his race over?
Well, he's not gonna finish in the points. Yeah. Look at those gaps.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that would be a real big shame, wouldn't it? What's happened there?
Yuki Tsunoda.
Do you think Max at the beginning of the race just went, this is going to be embarrassing, the car's shit today, I'm driving into somebody?
What, Lewis?
No, Max, sorry.
I'm yet to see a replay.
Like, Tsunoda is in a Red Bull and just hanging out with Stroll.
Can someone in the comments tell us who drove into who with Kimi and Max? Or was it just a racing incident?
Kimi drove into the back of him.
Oh, okay.
Clipped him. Yeah.
Maybe he had a word with Kimi beforehand and was like, hey, do you want to go to the cinema? No, not F1 the movie. Do you want to go watch 28 Years Later? If we crash into each other, I'll take you to the cinema. Yeah, I know it's an 18, but they'll let me in.
How long is the Formula One movie?
Too fucking long. Over 2 hours.
Okay, so we're not in like Mission Impossible 9 territory or whatever that film is.
No, it's 2 hours long. And I can't stress the word long enough. Just a terrible film. Kimi steamed into him, absolute chunk. Antonelli locked his brakes and clipped Verstappen.
Right.
Yeah, this has not been a good weekend for Piastri.
For Piastri?
No. Well, he got stitched up on the yellow, and now he's been knocked down. He's been stuffed by the pit stop, and he's been offed by Colapinto. I think it's a pretty tough week.
I think that Piastri is. I don't think he's trying to get a late charge on Lando. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. We're entering the point now where if he is about to chase Lando, it's gonna happen now because he's got. If he can pull 0.3 of a second per lap and have a last chance saloon at Lando in the last 2 laps, it has to happen now.
Norris is getting. Oh no! Look, purple sector 3 for Piastri.
Oh yeah, wow.
And we're about to drop below 3 seconds. If it does drop below 3 seconds,
Then
that
you're
is
right.
the indicator that these new set of tyres are going to.
That's one of my favourite corners of the F1 calendar. So many good memories. Australians, if Piastri gets a penalty for that shit, we storm Parliament House, Guy Fawkes style. I'm with you on that. I think we're inciting a riot.
Can we get arrested for that?
I don't think so.
No, because if we get arrested, look. Purple Sector 1, Purple Sector 2 for Piastri.
Okay, fine. You were right. And he's
2
down
point-
to 2.8.
2.8
Okay,
seconds.
fine. All right. I stand erected. You were right.
Go on, Oscar.
We're both sort of leaning forwards more now as well.
Maybe I'll go for a wee to, like, get something to happen.
Okay, do it. Alfie's leaving. Through the corridor, down the stairs. You'll see them. Leave the door. Leave the door ajar. That was a Hajar pun. Any questions about Alfie? Now is your chance. Man, Alfie was right. 2.5 seconds. 10 laps to go. I don't know.
I don't think he'll do it.
I don't think he'll do it. I think Lando's had such a good weekend. Great pun, Josh. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to see Lando Piastri have a fight afterwards. I need to see the violence. What does Alfie smell like? Sammy, Alfie smells like hemp comes to mind, but it's like a posh organic soap is what he smells like. But he's a very good smelling, like Alfie's never someone who I've noticed has bad breath or BO. He's a generally speaking, a very good, he did have a phase a couple of years ago where he had those shoes where you can see your toes, you know, those shoeless shoes, you know those ones, Pete? He had those, and his feet, they weren't very nice to the odor of his feet. But beyond that, he's a very nice smelling guy. My fingers are crossed for Norris doing his usual chunk from Lydia. Yeah, I hate to say it, but me too. But I think Lando is he seems to have got into that good headspace that he should be in all the time, or we hope he's in all the time, but he seems to have found himself in a PMA, positive mental attitude, this weekend. Now Alfie is gone. Yeah, he's gone for a whittle. What's Allwyn? Can you Google Allwyn? Allwyn. Oh, hang on. Man, Oscar is on a mission here. This is amazing. They are going to crash. You heard it here first, yeah. Hey, that was quick. Oh my God. Someone asked me how you smell. And I said very nice things.
That is it's so nice and cool down there.
Yeah.
There's even a cold plunge place down there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Like a cold plunge studio?
Yeah, like a sauna and cold plunge.
Is it
Obviously,
open?
We're in the sauna, but there's a cold. I thought.
Do you think we can go for a cold plunge after this?
Good, wouldn't it?
Oh my God. Pete, have you used the cold plunge downstairs? This is such a nice studio.
Yeah, it's amazing what thousands of patrons will get you, isn't it?
How many patrons does their show have? 10,000. Oh, don't be modest. You should be proud. You've built a really great, strong show that people
Sat there
love.
in 2 headphones.
We're gonna crack the Patreon. We'll top history.
If Lando doesn't win this, will be a massive dent for his confidence. Yep, this is a Lando track. Yes. So if he can't do it, it doesn't bode well for him. I agree. Oh my God, please,
What
guys,
do
take
you-
Someone's saying we should take an ice bath.
Yeah, but I'm not going to live stream it.
That's what we call just for us. Is it open? Did it look open?
I don't know. It's hard to tell what's open. I was too busy enjoying the cool down there. Now,
Maybe we can bribe the doorman and get the keys.
audience.
Are you doing a poll? Should we take an ice bath? Oh,
drive
no.
of the day? What do you mean it's a Lando track? I'm interested by what that person means by that. Do you know what that person means by that?
Yeah, these are the tracks that he's good on.
I get that, but what is it about this track that means that?
There's not a lot. My interpretation of that is that there's not a lot of damage limitation. It's a very wide track.
Right.
That you can make minor errors on and you'll be okay.
Yeah, there aren't too many walls to careen into.
Or caroon into.
Kareen Chandok.
Will Lewis be happy to be ahead of George or sad not to be on the podium? Sad not to be on the podium, definitely.
Is the audio
cutting out or is it just me?
We don't know, Theo Rowe, but we'll investigate it for you.
Test. Checking.
If you even heard that.
Lando is historically very good at Austria, so if he
Right.
struggles here, it's not looking good.
Right.
See? Oh, boy. He's lost half a second this lap,
Who?
Piastri. Has he not? Yeah, he was 1-6.
Well, he's...
And he's pulling yellows now.
Yes, but if you look at the...
This is done, man. He's got 5 laps left. There's no way he's going to get him in 5 laps.
You never know. I think even if it is done, you've got to maintain the interest. You've got to keep the people here.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
We should do what the F1 commentators do. There's only 5 laps left.
Anything could happen.
Anything could still happen. What you want to happen could still happen. Lego?
Guys, everyone's voted. Stroll, driver of the day.
Yeah, see?
Good for him.
Down in 15th.
Good for him.
Oh, it wasn't such a great day today. I only finished in 15th. Well, Lance, that means there's 5 other drivers who are slower than you, so you're still 3/4 as good as everybody else. Yeah, I know, but that's not really how F1 is measured. I'm surprised you don't understand that, given that you've been married to my dad for quite a long time. Well, your father's never home, Lance. He's always working.
I actually sort of... I phased out.
Tuned it out.
That.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the gaps are scary. I agree. The gaps the other cars should show what happens when they both have to push to the max rather than conserve tyres. Yes. Yeah, Ferrari are full pit stop behind. Nah, man. He will have to drive the 2 laps of a lifetime.
Yeah,
Alonso is very quietly having a stonker here. There we go. See?
See what?
That's why it's a Lando track.
Right.
It's not going to get tricky.
It is going to get tricky.
There's 3 laps left.
It's going to get tricky. Just watch it get tricky.
He's lost half a second.
Lando's about to just... He's about to fuck up in some way and it'll cut the lead by a second. And then we'll have an interesting last lap and a half.
2 seconds is a lifetime, to quote Sonny Hayes.
Sonny Hayes is the most lazy,
I know.
F1 bullshit
I know.
American name.
Yeah, Tommy Fast. It's just like, David Quickly. Oh my God, Lando's chunking. Yes.
He isn't, unless they're ahead. seems to be a bit of a...
Poncho person said he was waiting for a Lance Raquel bit.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I just chose not to mention it.
Start the music from Orson.
Oh,
Yeah, the fact that we've cut away from the front two drivers says everything you need to know.
it's 1.5, 1.5 seconds. He's cutting it down. He's also got the point... oh, no, you don't do a point fastest lap anymore, do you?
Nope.
They should just stick to something.
This has been a great live stream, great podcast. Well, don't go anywhere yet because we've got the cool down room and the podium.
I'd love to be in a cool down room.
Oh. Lando does better at tracks with slow corners and long straights. Austria, Baku. Piastri does better at sweeping high-speed tracks. Yes, Silverstone, Suzuka. Generally speaking.
It's good knowledge, Poncho person. It's a sort of knowledge that we could really use around here.
I'm excited to do the cool down room review. Oof. Ooh. Safety car finish.
Piastri down to 1.2, 1.1.
This is good. I'm watching Bortoletto Alonso. And you've got your eye on...
Final lap.
Yeah, it's done.
Stop saying it's done. It's not done.
It ain't over, baby, till it's over.
Piastri putting in a purple first sector. .087 is the gap between Norris and Piastri. Can he get DRS on this final lap?
No, because look, there's cars in between them.
No, there's not. No, there's not. There's not. There's not. No, Piastri's going to win this. Look. He is. Look.
You're
I'm about to make
a
it happen.
madman.
I'm manifesting, Joshua. Ooh!
Oh my God, please crash.
Ah! Piastri locked up.
Piastri locked up.
Piastri's still trying. Me and Oscar still believe.
Wow, what a weird mess this is.
Okay, well, the lead's now 2.6 seconds. So I now will concede. I think it's over.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's been over for a few seconds, unfortunately.
You've got to keep your spirits up, don't you? I'm happy for Lando.
Yeah, me too. Well done, Lando.
Banging. Good to see Alonso finishing third there.
We haven't had any cutaways to Lando's girlfriend today. Wonder
No.
if that's on purpose.
No, I think she's not in Austria. No one's here. None of the important people are here.
Yeah.
They've all taken the day off. Maybe they broke up. Maybe that's why he's racing angry.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Verstappen just wanted to see the Formula One movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's taken Antonelli to the cinema.
Well done, Lando.
Cool down room isn't going to be great. Those three haven't got a personality between them. Yeah.
That's hard on Norris, I think. He's got too much personality.
What, Norris?
Mm.
You're mad. Hey, Bonotto.
Very impressive, very interesting.
Yuki last.
An incredibly bad day for Red
A
Bull.
bad day for Red Bull, but a great day for F1.
For sure, yeah. And what have we got here?
Hey, Lydia, look. Lawson in 6, best Red Bull driver. Big mistake, huge. She's quoting Pretty Woman.
Best Red Bull driver, big mistake, huge. What can you tell me what the...
Yeah, she goes back into the shop. She goes, you guys work on commission, right? Big mistake, huge.
I've never seen Pretty Woman.
You've never seen Pretty Woman?
No.
I don't need to fall at your feet just 'cause you cut me to the bone.
Bryn Phillips
Do you know
has
that
given us a
song?
hot take. I don't know that song. But would you like to hear Bryn Phillips' hot take?
You don't know King of Wishful Thinking? I'll get over
Oh,
you.
yeah, I do know that song. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know I will.
It's often hard to recognise songs
From the verse.
from you singing the verse.
Oh, okay.
Hot take. I don't know how happy Lando will be with that, as in how close that was at his best track where he had been trouncing Oscar all weekend across every session until...
Well, we're about to see
The
how
race.
happy he is.
And then Oscar arrived. Interesting take, Bryn.
Yeah, he's not going nuts out the car, is he? It's a bit too close for comfort.
Oh, and they just headbutted each other. So is that Drivers' Championship updated now, Pete? So that's what it looks like now with... 216 Piastri, 201 Norris.
Hey, Bortoletti got driver of the day.
It makes a little bit of
And
sense.
him
doesn't it?
and Alonso had a hug there. Did you see it? They had
That's
They had a
nice.
little cuddle. It's very cute.
So-
Do you think he's listening to our live stream in his ears?
No.
So if it's Verstappen, or if Russell gets 9 more points,
See, Lydia, thanks.
Verstappen's a free man.
Say that again?
If Russell
Yeah.
gets 9 more points, Verstappen's a free agent.
Yes, because he's got his contract thing, doesn't he? Whereby he gets to leave Red Bull if
If he's
doesn't
under
score any
third,
points.
no, if he's under third by the summer break.
if he's under third by the summer break, he gets to leave Red Bull
So,
Why would he want to leave Red Bull?
well,
because they suck ass.
Yeah, but where's he going to go? Who's better?
Mercedes.
A Mercedes better than Red Bull?
Well, I think maybe not right now. Maybe they're sort of meeting in the middle. But it looks like Mercedes might be a team on the way back up, and I think it certainly looks like Red Bull are a team on the way.
Hamilton just shook his head. He looked at the gap. He was looking at the gaps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he went like this.
I mean, what about what's the Red Bull engine going to be like next year? Oh, it's going to be
Is that
trash,
the
right?
Red Bull Ford one
Yeah.
that they're working on? Like Red Bull's performance this year doesn't really inspire much confidence as to the sort of car that they're going to build for next year, does it?
Well, Bryn Phillips says
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Bryn, but I'm saying Bryn.
is
I
third
assume you're Welsh.
is that third place contract thing with Red Bull a thing, or is it rumored?
Do we have access to the World Wide Web? Can we fact check this Verstappen thing?
We can get onto the rumour mill, yes.
This is an ebullient interviewer chap, isn't it?
Yeah. He's not sweating. Yeah, Bryn. Well done. Oh my God, this guy's too much.
You are cheeky bastard. You love to race. It's so funny. You have great race. You come first. He's best position on the whole grid.
That's the worst British accent I've ever heard.
Yeah, a Ferrari number 2 in the championship. My maths isn't mathing. They should still be.
They are, yeah. They've got, so McLaren are up there on 417, and in second is Ferrari, who have overtaken Mercedes with 210 to Mercedes 209 points. You didn't win. It's very sad, but you still came second, which if you're not going to win, is best place to come. So still pretty good news for you, huh?
Does he not have a designer for his shirts? I mean, they look very stuck on.
The sponsors, yeah. The McLaren sponsors always look like they've sort of gaffer taped them on, don't they? Allwyn. What is Allwyn? Oh, it's the National Lottery operator. I love Alfie when he does that accent. Should we do some other of your accents, Alfie?
I'm very happy. I feel like accents...
Who is this guy? This is the Sky Sports Italian guy.
I don't feel like... I mean, no disrespect with an accent. It's all in affection, no matter whether where I'm doing. Charles,
Why?
now we don't give a shit about you, but we have to interview you anyway. So tell us about your favorite meal or where you get your haircut or something.
He's always so emo, isn't he? No wonder he makes that shitty piano music.
Enough.
God, he's so good looking.
I'm not sure that he is. I mean,
He's
he obviously
so
he is,
good looking. Come on, if he just joined us for a pint in the pub, you would go, "Oh my God, that's a handsome man."
Yeah, but I'm not sure
compared
he's...
to us.
No, but look.
You look like you live under a bridge.
Yeah, but...
And I look like I've been one of those villagers that has to kill you. And he looks like the prince that gets the princess.
I just think he's good looking. He's not unbelievably good looking. I'm not comparing him to us.
That's
He's just
insane.
like,
You're
it's not insane to say he's not amazing.
He's unbelievably good looking. After the podium. We'll wrap it up after the podium. Can you post the link to my live show? Please. Should go get an Aperol.
Oh my God, yeah.
Is there a pub near here? Sick. Ugh. What's a Sam Smith Aperol Spritz? Oh no, pineapple juice and cider. Ugh.
I thought that Sam Smiths were dead.
No, they're very much alive. You know, they don't play music in their pubs, Sam Smith pubs. Man, he needs to fucking get a grip a little bit. Like, third is great. I know he wants to be at the front, but like that's not going to happen this year. And third place is
Maybe
still
he's
great.
just knackered and he doesn't like doing interviews. Like, oh fuck, now I've got to speak to this dick.
I mean, that's a fair point. Oh, here we go.
I got my movie on my mind and I'm rolling Chandon and I got things and I got it going on. Josh Weller, my special. Josh Weller's entered the chat.
Hey, look at that.
Angel Comedy.
Tickets are on sale now, 12th of August. I'm going to be taping 2 shows, 7 and 9 p.m. See, Charles Leclerc has no business being that handsome after a race from Lydia.
Well, you know.
Lydia, have you heard the song Lydia by Dean Friedman?
No.
It's a song from the 70s. Lydia, Lydia. Lydia keeps her toothbrush in my apartment. Here we go.
Did we get to the bottom of Max Verstappen's contract situation?
I couldn't determine whether it was a rumor or not, but the rumor was also that it was Austria and not Silverstone. So,
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
The rumour was what?
That it was Austria, so he'd have to be fourth now, not after Silverstone.
yeah,
So
Russ-
he could
Russell would have had
leave
to.
now.
No, he couldn't because he's still third.
Okay.
Yeah, Kimi didn't do enough. He had to knock out the McLarens as well.
The language. Yeah, Poncho Person hates the cool down room chairs. I agree. I miss the F1 post-race conference room where they were on leveled tables, you know?
Mm.
That was awesome.
The cool-down room took a little bit of a hiatus, didn't it? It's back.
Yeah, it's back, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I didn't see any max flares today. I did, but it was at turn 3 of lap 1. Can you...
Liam Lawson took a one-stop.
Yeah.
Impressive.
One stop Liam.
Can I get a one-stop? Hello, Charles. How are you going? It's a nice ice cream parlour. And have my piano that I'm playing tonight. I very sadly play the piano. God, you'd be asking, could I just take this sodding romper suit off, please?
Long-term manager.
Mm-hmm.
God save our gracious King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious.
Long to reign, probably not that long, over us. God save the King. Is that Bernie Ecclestone? Yes, that is Bernie Ecclestone.
Where? Oh, look at him! Little shrunken man.
Little...
He's like one of those skulls that, you know, the sunken in face in like an Indiana Jones film.
Yeah, or like a fairy godmother did a spell on a scrotum and turned it into a whole person.
Yeah. He looks like he's cosplaying the Beatles now. Oh my God, look, oh my... Get down here. Where are all the girls with their tits? Huh? What happened when I was here? Everyone had their tits and bums out. Hey, what are you doing after this? Do you want to fly back to Brazil? I got a gun on me plane. How do you feel? Good thing Lewis never got that 8th, is it? Yeah, don't like him. That trophy is ridiculous. That's too wide.
You don't need a trophy for every race, do you? Stupid. Where do they put these all?
I will say, that's a nice... I like that trophy.
Same shape as the track. Bizarre, isn't it?
Isn't that
Weird
crazy?
coincidence.
Yeah. Bernie Ecclestone spotted, yes, correct. Bernie Ecclestone is giving out medals. Will he reach? God save Gasly's mum. Very good.
My wife just pointed and said this, pointed at my laptop and said, "This is sad. Are you going to be doing this every week?"
Yes. I thought Bryn was a woman.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Like Bryn, the opera singer, Bryn Terfel.
Oh, silly me. Are we going to be doing this every week? Well,
No.
tell your wife no. We will. I mean, I want to.
Well, we could do.
The trophy is very simple and old school, like 90s F1. I agree.
Home turf.
Home turf. I don't think I'd like being doused in sticky champagne
I think they're probably going to have a shower, aren't they?
and an ice bath. Oh my God, Lewis was 8 seconds behind. Wow.
9 seconds behind.
Blimey, O'Reilly.
And then Russell was 33 seconds behind Lewis. Are we going to have a little teaser taster here now? Yeah, we are.
Oh, here we go.
Do you think we're going to be in this?
Well, Brad Pitt is, so... Oh, is that the Sex Pistols?
No, it's Oasis.
Oh.
I turn on my
It's shine. That's my Oasis impression. It's shine now, now. Sunshine. Liam, can you make that 2-syllable word 9 syllables, please? Yeah, I've got you. All right, thank you guys. We'll see
Goodbye,
you tomorrow for the
everybody.
live podcast. Thank
See
you
you
for joining
later.
us on the first and maybe last ever Dirty Air live stream. I'm Josh Weller.
And I'm Alfie Brown.
And this
was a Dirty Air live stream.
Formula One. We salute you.
Show
Show